We won a charter award from the Congress for the New Urbanism for a project called Downtown Westminster. Westminster is Colorado in this case. It's about midway between Denver and Boulder, so it's a very fast growing area of Colorado. And it was the site of essentially a dead mall. And the mall was acquired by the municipal government and torn down except for a JCPenney department store, which is still operating as a JCPenney. So Westminster is a relatively young city, is mostly suburban in nature. Pretty affluent area, a very diverse area, but it lacked a kind of cultural, social center. This is by their definition. That was one of the things that led to this process. We want a downtown. We want a place that is really the center of our city.
Neil's team came in and helped us master plan what a true downtown would look like. We wanted to create a 300-year city center downtown Westminster. And the way to do that, when we worked with Neil and think about these new urbanist concepts, was how do we create a block-by-block strategy where we literally, in fee simple transactions, sell off each block to private developers. The strategy in the implementation of that is to say, never again will this 100-acre site ever be scraped to dirt, because now you have 30-some private property owners that own their own real estate, and they want to see it vibrant, they want to see it thriving to build that community.
We thought that this project really encapsulated many of the principles of the new urbanism, particularly with regard to neighborhood design. It created a kind of tight network of streets and walkways for pedestrians that would make it easy to walk. The streets are narrower than was conventional. There was a highly diverse mix of uses, all in close proximity to one another, sometimes above one another. There were rapid transit right on site, a future train rapid transit coming. It devoted most of its land to people and not parking.
We have over 1,000 units of residential, which is a combination of apartments, ownership townhomes. Our first condominium project's coming out of the ground here in the next few weeks, which we're super excited about. We got a 125-key hotel that's behind me. We have the Alamo Draft House, which is a 9-screen theater and a restaurant with that as well.
Because it's not being done by one developer, because the city is the land developer, but individual developers, individual owners are buying parcels and building it themselves, it's happening more sporadically. They're balancing affordable housing with market rate housing. It's actually quite fulfilling because over time this will have an authenticity that everybody talks about, but is very difficult to achieve.
Right now we're about 30% of the entire site has been developed. We brought in over the past few years something called Harvest Fest, where we'll remax balloons, we'll have food trucks, carnival games, right around the October timeframe. And over the past couple years, we've literally had over 35,000 people show up on that one-day event. It's fantastic, and it's all about creating community.
There was a lot of public participation in the process, both before our involvement and afterwards. Over time, weathering COVID, weathering ups and downs of economic cycles, it has begun to build out, and there's really a sense of place there.
We're super excited about downtown Westminster and the future of this project.